What is up folks, Jack here with another video. So, yes, in the recent days, a lot of stuff have been consuming my time. Not just work, not just studies and filming other stuff, but a lot of globally things that also have been happening. And as I am aware that more than 80% of my audience is in fact from the United States, I know that in fact some of this also concern you. And it kind of all should concern us all. But although these are not meant to be taking over every single breathing moment of our times, because it shouldn't, we still need to keep those things in mind. For those of you who have watched my previous video, you know what I'm talking about. But this video is not about that. Today I'm reacting to the last tales of Runeterra. Mainly that for Ionia and for Bilgewater. And since these have been out for a month, I actually did some digging and dove into the lore of Runeterra. And let me tell you, it is something. There's some very good writing and potential for some amazing story and already established story in here. And it's just great. Well, especially in relation of these two with the tales of Ionia, which more or less like is a ripping of Avatar, the animated show, not the movie. Fight them out! There's a lot of similarities there. And also Bilgewater, which in a way I'm kind of ashamed, not really, to the fact that I did not attend this event because it looked very damn cool. It's a Bilgewater event from 2016, is that correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. But the fact that you could ally with certain characters, with Graves or Twisted Fate, well, we did know from all the way back when he was first introduced, when his whole deal was not having a cigar. We knew of his partner in crime, but we didn't quite know what the entire ordeal was. So, like, having actual story implemented thing playing a role in game looked pretty damn cool. I mean, the last time I've seen something like this being done have been games like Quantum Break, what else? Destiny. Destiny also has done that, but, well, this is a more lore-based, so this is always my main attraction with games usually. Yes, I do like to blow up stuff once in a while, but when you tell a good story, I tend to stick with the game. But with that said, guys, let's just dive into what the tale of, it's actually Akali here, the lady who has everybody infatuated with her single back tattoo. I mean, when she's not out there filming pop songs, apparently she's just a normal ninja. So let's see what lesson she potentially has to learn.
What happens when an outsider destroys the balance of this land?
Hold on,
Is this another one of your riddles?
is that Shen?
A test, perhaps.
How come it be that Shen is more swole than Skinny Garen from the previous?
Axion. You don't cut guardian trees. I'll teach him a lesson.
With your steel.
Like a true sensei. I'll keep on forgetting that he's quite old.
You're just a kid.
Stay away!
Adorable.
Oh damn, I mean, look at him. Imagine me trying to sneak around somewhere, like trying to hide these games. You can't do that. Dude is massive. Yeah, and that's why I said it's ripped straight up of Avatar.
See as I see.
Oh, they even have the Shadow Realm. It's just me, or are they just using the KDA colors?
Look at Shrine's protector. It is fueled by the anger of the forest.
Oh, he wants to kill the boy.
Ali, no!
Oh, bodied.
The balance must be returned.
Can't we just bend the rules? He's a kid.
That's some That's some Palpatine level of shade right there.
This thing wants her
Let the
head.
kid die.
Betrayed.
Oh, yeah, right.
Bury it. What? The seed. Plant it.
What you take must be given back.
Ten gauge teeth. Damn it.
It's just filled with good panels, huh? Look at that.
If you hurt this land, it's gonna hurt you back.
A Shen is also the name of a tree, right? Tree magic. Wow, okay. I see you. Now, quick question. With those colors there of the spirit realm, not Shadow Realm. Shadow Realm is from Yu-Gi-Oh! But, who ripped up who before? Like, I guess you could argue that the KDA thing was taken from the fact that Ari was an Ionian ninja and thus she has the connection to the realm, but whatever. This is me overcomplicating things. Nice story. I remember during the introduction of the bird people, Rakan and Zera, I think that was the name, during their cinematic and the fight with Zed, there was also the mentioning of what the land of Ionia actually does. Like, you only are meant to take the bare necessary, like the only things that you need to take. Take more than that, and then you need to pay in full. And well, he was willing to let the kid die, so I guess that's the norm on that time. But okay, that was the tale of Ionia. Quite nice one. And what I always love about these things, kind of like the opening cinematic to what was shown with Darius having that extremely long cape, like he was using the dead man's blade. The thing is that you can just pause every single frame and take that as a wallpaper. And that level of animation is it's amazing to me. But let's keep on moving with the tales of Bilgewater, with Graves, and hopefully the whole bunch of them. Because from what I remember from Bilgewater, at least because I read the 3 acts of them, and I just couldn't stop. It was so good. It was really that good. Because there was the whole thing of course, the underwater stuff. I would like to call it the Noel Guard, because I have like this Lovecraftian idea that is not just H.P. Lovecraft as something that I've seen similarly done in World of Warcraft, but less convoluted. The story of Nagakiboros, Naga, World of Warcraft, Nagakiboros, sure. But this time around, there was the implication of Lady Death, or On Death by Snoo Ilawi, Mr. I Am the Captain Now Pike, all of those then brought you back to Gangplank. Like, you see all these people who have like godlike abilities, and then you have this one man who's just so goddamn fearful, or fearsome, should I rather say, that he dominates an entire town by sheer fear alone, by the brutality of his acts. Damn crazy. And of course, his backstory with misfortune, which just dark. But let's just jump into it and watch what this has to offer. A bit loud there. McCregan's Kill House. Kill House, is this like a fisherman's view? Okay. There she is. I should say Captain Misfortune.
Seems like I'm the one holding all the cards now.
Well played, Captain. You finally landed me.
Don't flatter yourself. I'm after a bigger fish. Your partner.
Now, Graves is too smart to walk into a trap. If you think he'd be stupid enough to bash
Of course.
Oh, and nobody gets hurt.
And I came in blasted. Pew 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 pew.
Damn it.
Dumb luck is a gift of his.
Oh, is it? No, you don't.
Well, hold on. Those two remind me of something. Grace and TF. What's the Disney movie?
Much obliged.
Wait, didn't she know?
All right, Missy Fortune. Nice and easy.
Don't make any more trouble.
The Road to El Dorado.
So who gets to collect my bounty?
Well, by arrangement, we always split.
Miguel and
Hold up, 70-30.
they act the same way.
I'm pretty sure I just saved you again, which means I can. You were upside down like a piece of meat.
Oh, that's it.
Of course, it's always a backup plan.
Get your elbow out of my mouth.
That is not my elbow.
Stop moving.
You are a very large man.
Shh. What was that?
As
Who's this
promised,
lady?
2 for the price of 1.
Excellent. Your quartermaster.
Thanks, Captain.
You're lucky I like you.
These two will make a worthy sacrifice to the beasts below.
Whoa.
Themselves for 1,000 years of suffering.
Hold on a second. 1,000. Talk this out, right?
Time travel. Ugh.
Don't worry, this isn't your last hand.
Covered in
Let's
algae
go
and
before this gets ugly.
Looks
all
like
pale.
the tides of Bilgewater have shifted again, my friend.
This wouldn't be the first breakout.
So long, sea witch!
My sacrifice.
Find someone else to feed your monster. Stop that. You gotta catch us first, slimy fish.
Just another beautiful day in Bilgewater.
It really is.
Oh, imagine Bilgewater to actually be like in a in a three-dimensional space, like in a 3D game. I love the setting like that. I think the last time I saw something, well, it kind of reminds me of what we also saw for the Frauleoldians. There's this level in WoW called the Howling Fjord. When you enter the continent of Northrend, like you have different areas of entering that, but if you go through the Howling Fjord, there's like these intricately placed buildings like on the top of cliffs. Like the superposition of it is very nice. And of course this is a fisherman town. Like the whole aesthetic of it just screams like both warmth and horror at the same time. Like, well, these are pirates. They are kind of ruthless at the same time, but still very jolly. But yeah, I love that. A nice tale. It's so fun to see like characters that actually have so much chemistry, especially Graves and Twisted Fate. As I said, they reminded me so much of the two characters from the Road to El Dorado. Like they argue in the same way. Like yeah, both is okay. Like it's so nice. But yeah, this has been it, guys. Also, before I finish this, I've been asked by some of you to check out Valorant, yet another Riot game, which in the past I thought to be like an Overwatch killer for some reason. Well, similarities. That was just like a quick statement in the moment, but I tried it out. I'm not going to be playing it in the same fashion that I did with the Tales of Runeterra, or Legends of Runeterra in the previous Runeterra reaction. But as I tried it out, it felt a bit more like CSGO, to be honest. Like a CSGO with ultimates. and personally, not a huge fan. I prefer more or less like the type of game that have a bit more, that are more dynamic, where you don't need to be staying around and wait for so long. Like you jump straight into the action. Like waiting and stuff, camping sometimes, what is generally called, can be fun, but that's not my style. But the game is good. That's what I could say about it. It's pretty damn well crafted. But anyways, guys, what do you think about both of these tales? Like, lore-wise, what implication do they have? Like, for example, because I am such a huge H.P. Lovecraft fan, from the reaction that I made for the Shadow Isles, and of course connection with the whole story of Nakaki Burrows, just had me reading for hours. And it seems that the story of this god has not yet been uncovered. So I'm kind of fascinated of what lore-wise it has as implications. The Bilgewater decks are pretty damn cool. They are pretty annoying to play against, but I might make a video on that in the future. But thanks a lot for watching, guys, and if you like the video, of course, don't forget to give it a like. If you dislike it, give it a dislike. I like some fair criticism. And also subscribe if you want to see some of my other content, and don't forget to click that bell icon, because the YouTube algorithm, for those of you who keep on asking, why don't you have more views? Well, it's simply because it's not fair to each and every one of us. So to get those notifications, don't forget to hit that bell icon, and I see you guys next time. Take care.